Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to share a look at my current budget-friendly keyboard, the Lofree Flow Lite. Now I'm not sure what budget means to you, even though it sits on the lower end of the mechanical keyboard market, but around 300 ringgit, this was actually a bit pricey for me. So what's inside the box? First we have the manuals. I actually found this specific page very important, especially if you switch between Windows and Mac like I do. Next up, here's the keyboard itself. It also comes with a right angle USB-C. However, I did run into one disappointment. I kept looking around for a keycap and switch puller, but unfortunately, they are not included in the box. Overall, I really love the simplicity of this keyboard. It has a clean design with a few details that caught my attention. First, there's this scroll wheel for volume control and press it to mute your speaker. Underneath, you'll find a USB dongle for wireless connectivity, and the slot is magnetic so it won't fall out. There is a tiny logo imprinted on the dongle itself, which is a very cool design touch. Then for the rubber feet, they are made of soft silicone. While I tried to see if they could be taken off, they actually seem to molded right into the keyboard's feet. Finally, right here is the power switch. It lets you toggle between Bluetooth, the wireless dongle, a wired connection, or just turning off the keyboard. As you can see, it's super lightweight. I can hold it one hand and wag it back and forth like this because it is mainly built out of plastic. If you do a quick bend test and twist the keyboard, you can expect it to give a little bit. This model comes in 3 color options, and the reason I picked the grey one was to match my current Rapoo mouse. They even share similar scroll design, which hides the whole desktop setup. This is how it sits at its normal height, and here is what it looks like. The keyboard fit up. To be honest, the typing experience at both angles is comfortable. The profile is low enough that you won't even need a palm rest to support your wrist while typing. Now here comes the feature that almost nobody talks about, the backlight setting. To customize the lighting, you have to connect the keyboard to their web control hub. Go to lofree.tech/home and select your keyboard from the device list. There are 4 main configuration tabs here, but for this video I'm going to focus more on the lighting. You can reassign keys under Key Assignments tab, but some default keys are locked and can't be changed. You can also set up macro shortcuts, but I don't really use macros myself. I just prefer simple keyboard function. On the Final Settings tab, you can check for the latest firmware updates, adjust your polling rate, and set sleep timer to automatically turn off the keyboard and save battery. There's also a factory reset button here if you ever want to wipe your setting and start fresh. Now let's dive into backlight settings. By default, the keyboard only comes with 3 basic presets out of the box: completely off, a pausing effect, or always on. But once you log into the web control hub, you unlock another 8 hidden backlight modes. This one right here is my favorite, the reactive step light. It brightens up exactly where you type and fades away as you lift up your finger. You can completely customize both the brightness and the effect speed using the sliders for all the light modes. I'm not sure what this specific light mode does. It seems to just turn off the lights and locks out the sliders above. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you are looking for clean, budget-friendly mechanical keyboard with cool light settings, the Lofree Flow Lite is definitely worth a look. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.